It's Dawn and
Mindy.
And we are two girls and their alcohol. We switched it up. Man, you love this drink, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. So
I love it so much I can't put it down.
We switched it up. Sorry, Shvatka, but now we moved on.
Dewey Crush.
It's actually really good.
This
Dewey,
is Ruby
Delaware.
Red Grapefruit. It's made in Dewey, Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
So, next flavor we're going to look for is Orange Crush.
Yeah, I'm going to look for that one. That's a good idea. I know we drink Shvatka, which we absolutely love all the time. But I'm like, we need to switch it up a little bit. So I know Dewey has a brewery there, has like all kinds of like flavored, different kind of drinks and beer and stuff. I'm not a big beer drinker. So when I saw these, I'm like, Mindy loves grapefruit. So I'll try this one. So now we're going to look for the, what do you say, orange juice?
Orange Crush.
I'm going to try the Orange Crush. All right, cool. So, hey, Dewey.
Dewey.
Send us some Dewey.
Send us some Dewey. Send us some Dew.
All right, let me have a little sip. Anyway, we're very excited. Our next guest, I actually met him at Debonair last year. And man, you met him where?
Debonair.
You both met him? Oh, we met him at the same time?
Yeah.
Because this one knows everybody. So, all right. So we met this next guest at Debonair Music Hall, which I love. And he's so nice. And he also has a radio station on the Rocks, Jim Long. And he also has a podcast. He's doing all kinds of cool stuff. So we are going to bring out Jim Long. Jim Long, bring him out.
I can't see.
Hey.
Hello, girls. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
How are you?
Very good. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me on tonight.
Of course. Thank you, everybody. It's Jim Long from On the Rocks with Jim Long Radio. And so thanks for coming on. And do you have a drink?
I do, actually. It is actually a non-alcoholic beer, though. It's got like 0.5%. It's a Cerveza Athletica. This athletic brewing company out of Connecticut kind of brews these non-alcoholic beers that I drink during my shows.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I always like to try different stuff. There's a brewery out there. That's cool. All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Well, so everybody, we have Jim Long on from On the Rocks with Jim Long. So we're going to tell us all about your journey, how you got involved with radio. I hear you have a cool podcast now. So tell us all about you.
Let's see. I kind of picked up, I got into music at a very young age, but I didn't really start getting into DJing until I was around like 23 years old. I started DJing at like friends' parties and stuff like that, and kind of got roped into being the music guy. Whether we were driving around in the car or whatever, I would have a cassette with me. Or, of course, we had 8-tracks too at the time, I think, in one of my cars. So I was usually the guy to pick out the music and play it for everybody. So kind of got roped into the radio end of things in 2009 on Totally 70s, which was my friend's station based on the internet. It was originally on a station called Stickam, and then they went out of business and went to a server called Vaughn Live, and that's where we broadcast off of now.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I know we want to do one of those liners again. That was fun doing the liner at Debonair with you. That was cool.
Yeah, I actually have this one here pulled up. I don't know if you can hear it, but this is probably in the early stages of you girls starting your show, right? Yeah, let's see if it'll come through on your end.
Okay.
Dawn and
Mindy.
And we're two girls and their alcohol. And we are live from Debonair Music Hall with On the Rocks with Jim Long.
How'd that sound?
Steve Brown's new song. That's right.
Yep.
Fun.
Yeah,
that was
fun.
when we first started out. That's fun.
Yep. So.
Wow. So now we have On the Rocks with Jim Long on. We want to do that again at Debonair. That was cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, next week at Debonair, we got History with Wicked opening up. That's going to be a great show.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be there all weekend, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, Friday night, I'm going to see Tony Harnell there from TNT.
Yeah.
He's doing a couple shows in the area. I know he's playing the Woodbury Brewing Company in Connecticut on that Thursday, but he's playing Debonair on Friday, and I think the Chance in Poughkeepsie on Saturday. So that might be what Tom is doing on Saturday that he can't come.
Okay. Oh, well, good for him.
But
It's all
I'll
good
try.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about your radio station.
Yeah. So, like I said, I started in 2009 doing this on Totally 70s, and it was originally called Wednesday Night Rocks until about 2018. I took a break for 2 years and started back up in 2020 and just rebranded it On the Rocks. And basically, I try and have different guests on my show each week. I usually fill in about a half hour to an hour with a guest every week, and it depends on the band that they're in and what they have going on, how long we talk for, and what we play from them. But I definitely like to promote up and coming bands in the area and even out of the area that are going to be playing in the New York and New Jersey, Connecticut areas, you know?
That's what we love about you because you're so nice. Like, we're not in a band, obviously, but
Yeah.
he's been, like, promoting us. So we want to thank you for that because
Mhm.
you are a huge fan of ours and we're a huge fan of yours. So thank
Yeah.
you for always, like, promoting us. And, that means a lot to us because,
Mhm.
this is a rough business.
Definitely. Same here. I definitely agree with you. But it's definitely nice to meet ladies like you, and
Aw.
it's so good to hang out at shows and stuff. And
Mhm.
we all
Yeah, we'll have fun at Debonair. Yeah. I mean, we started out, a year ago. And, we're not rich or famous, but we love, doing this and meeting people like you, meeting everybody and hanging out. And it's all about music. We have a few drinks or not, whatever. We just talk about music. And it's a lot of fun. And a lot of people write to us that they like our show, or then we make their day, just because we talk about like funny stuff too,
Unless you
anything.
count when we started off in my kitchen, but
Oh yeah, we did start off in Mindy's kitchen. You know that.
I always enjoy watching your YouTube videos every day and your posts and
Oh,
stuff.
thank you. I don't know. I try to keep people, keep it going. So let's talk about you because you have a new podcast.
Yes, we do. Actually, myself and 3 other guys, Ed Lopez Reyes, who you may have met with me at a show here or there. He comes to a lot of shows with me. Him and then another guy, John Colkin, who's also from Greenwich, Connecticut. That's where Ed lives, and Joe W., who's from Virginia. So the 4 of us started a podcast in January. Our first episode released at the end of January. It's called The Liner Note, and we've so far it's basically been we had a introduction pilot episode rather, and then we had a local band from Virginia called Novarium on. And now we're working on this month getting Kingdom Come. We're having bassist JB Frank is going to be our guest, which actually I believe that show just posted yesterday. And it's actually a 3-part interview since it went a lot longer than we had planned on. And
We're gonna
coming
check that out. I want to check it out.
this coming Saturday, we're going to be interviewing James Kotak from
All
Kingdom
right.
Come.
We love him.
And
He is a lot of fun, right?
Yep.
We
Yeah.
met him at M3 a few years back. Wow, he's a very unique.
yeah.
So April, you guys can look for a lot of Kingdom Come interviews on our podcast.
Oh,
Whether-
cool. I'll have to check it out. So everybody check out Jim Long's The Liner Notes podcast. That's going to be so awesome. We're going to check that out. Maybe we'll be invited on there.
Yes.
Oh, we're not a band. Well, we're not a band.
You're in the music business anyway, so
We're in the biz.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're going to hang out Debonair, and then we're going to be at M3 Rock Festival with you also hanging out,
Yep.
right?
Yep, I got my M3 tickets and we're going there for the whole weekend. Hopefully the Friday night pre-party, we're going to try and make that with Ronnie 1010 from Kicks. I don't know if you had heard about that show going on the Friday night.
Mhm.
And Streetlight Circus, who's another local band from New York area. They're going to be playing on that Friday night before M3.
Now,
Yes.
where are they going to be playing? Like where?
I'm not really sure offhand. I
Hmm.
just kind of saw it posted like a day or 2 ago.
Okay, well, keep us posted on that because we're going to be going up there Friday also.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's
Yep.
going to be fun. There's a lot of cool shows coming up, right?
definitely. And after I know next weekend at this coming Friday at Debonair, I'm seeing a band called Soraya. They're out of the New York, New Jersey area. And then the following week after History is a band called, actually a guy, I don't know if you heard of him, Tuck Smith from the Biters.
Man, have you know a lot of these
I heard
bands.
of the Biters, yeah.
But Tuck Smith has a band called The Restless Hearts, and he's opening up for Jared James Nichols, who also just put out a new album. And
You know everybody.
Yep, they're playing Debonair on the 21st, so I'll be at Debonair a lot this month.
You should have a frequent flyer there. You're there all the time. So tell everybody about all the social platforms. You can find all your podcasts and everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything. The Liner Note is on all social media and podcast platforms such as, of course, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, I believe Google Podcasts, and that's posted pretty much everywhere. As I started to kind of do with my On the Rocks show, after I post my, after I do my show every night, I kind of upload it to a platform called Podomatic, and they take care of posting it to Amazon Music and also to Spotify for you. So
after here, everybody, from 6 to 10, you can check out Jim Long on the Rocks, right?
Yep.
10,
and it's totally70s.com or T70s.com for short.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a lot going on, and we definitely look forward to hanging out with you, Debonair M3. Now, we also have something we do on here called rapid fire questions. So Mindy handles all that. So she's going to shoot you some rapid fire questions for you to answer.
Okay.
Okay.
She said, okay.
Which one do you want me to?
They're
Okay.
fun.
If you could have coffee with any celebrity, alive or dead, who would you choose?
Oh boy, I don't drink coffee, but I'd have
No, or drink, whatever.
Water.
Water.
Whatever.
have a cup of tea or something.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I would say Paul Stanley from Kiss.
There you go. That's a
'Cause
lot.
I've already met Gene a number of times, but Paul I haven't really had that much of an experience with. And being I'm a huge Kiss fan, if you didn't
Yeah.
notice the pinball machine behind me.
That's so cool, right?
Yeah.
I know. I love that.
So when you girls come up to the studio, you definitely have to play a game.
Yeah. We're going to go live. 2 Girls, No Alcohol with Jim Long in the studio.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's going to be cool. I'll play the pinball.
Mhm. I would like to sit down with Paul Stanley, I think.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Paul, that's a good one, Paul Stanley. How about if the dead? How about somebody dead? That's
Somebody dead. Boy,
I said Elvis Presley.
Elvis is a good one, but I would say probably for me, God, that's a tough one.
We'll
I
go.
Joey Ramone. Joey Ramone.
Joey Ramone, yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one too. All right, I'll do like one more, I guess, 2 more. What is the best concert you've ever been to?
Best concert I've been to.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be stage show wise. It's definitely a Kiss show.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Mindy would say Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Of course.
Motley Crue always puts on a great show too. But
Mhm.
Then you're gonna like History. Then if you like Kiss that much, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Do you know our friends' band's Kiss It? Also, I can't wait to have them on. They're called Kiss It. Do you know
Kiss
Lost
It.
Bada? Kiss It.
and they dress up in the makeup as well, or
No, they did, but now they don't anymore. They have a whole new look. So
Okay.
they're also really cool band. I think you might know Lost Espada. He's friends with Joey Casada. But anyway,
okay.
Kiss It.
Mm-hmm.
Another Kiss band. What was the next question?
Oh, well, I don't really have any other. I don't have any regular ones. What's important lesson you learned over your? There's no regular. I don't have
I'll ask him
regular.
about that. What's the important lesson he learned over his career? What important lesson have you learned so far over your career?
Yeah, like the
Can you give us any advice? That was good.
I mean, I'd say be nice to everybody you come across and
yeah,
just, be open and friendly to everybody.
there you go. Of course.
Yeah, but not everybody's nice and friendly.
No, that's true.
It's not always the case with people, no, but
Mhm.
That's true.
It's true, but I'm sure you are too. Like, you're very laid back, nice guy. Like, we're very laid back. We don't bother anybody, we're upfront. And you know what? It's all about just, like you said, being friendly and kind to one another, helping everybody out, because like I said, music is very cutthroat. We're seeing
Yes.
industry. So we're not like that, but we're really not in the heart of the music industry either. But, we love having everybody on, and, one hand washes the other. You help me, I help you. And it's just like in a friendly way, really,
Yeah.
So that's my advice.
That's a good one, Dawn.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, God.
Can you give us advice? What do you think about two girls and alcohol?
I think you girls are doing a great job every time. I mean, you get better guests and better guests every week that I see you on.
Aw.
And I mean, I definitely enjoy what you do, and I'm happy to be friends with you.
Aw.
Aw, I might cry. I'm serious. Oh, we cry a lot too. So, you know.
That's nice, Jim. Thank you. We feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Any more rapid fire questions you want to ask him?
If you could relive any decade of your life, which one would you redo?
Probably my 20s again.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's what we said. Yeah.
Yep.
The 80s.
If I can go back in a time
Yeah.
capsule, me and Mindy would go back to 1984.
Yep, definitely. 84 to 92, 93.
And then I would just stay there. I don't want to go. I don't want
We
to
go back to the Sunset Strip.
Yeah,
And we would
sunset
just
trip
stay.
together. Yep.
We would just stay.
Did you girls get to experience any of that? No. You're
No.
too young. No.
No, only last year.
Yeah. So we've been friends since kindergarten, right?
Yep.
And we always should have been in the music industry together, but we just started like now, like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we actually took a trip to LA and Vegas last year together. That was fun.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what was the highlight of that trip?
Eric
Martin,
Martin,
Steve
Steve
Brown
Brown,
and Joey Casada.
and you forgot
Okay.
Dave Farley.
Jay Farley.
PJ is great too.
They were
Mhm.
touring there.
Yeah.
They were touring at Count Vamps and then
Oh, okay.
plane
Yep.
to
LA.
LA and then went to Whiskey A Go Go.
And the Rainbow.
And the
that was
Rainbow.
cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we also went where else in LA with them? Eric Martin.
Oh, the Canyon Club.
The Canyon
in
Club.
Aurora Hills. Yeah.
That was cool.
Speaking of the whiskey and the Roxy in Los Angeles, we went to the 30th anniversary for the Cat House back probably I think was that 2016, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And
How was that? Fun, right?
that was a lot of fun. And actually, we're going to see Ricky Rockman, who hosted it in the Headbangers Ball. The host, he's going to be at Starland Ballroom on tomorrow night. Actually, I'm going to there to see him.
Oh, look at you.
Yep.
Of course you are.
Oh, they live close to there.
Yeah,
though,
yeah. You're out by
Starland is a little bit of a hike. It's closer to 2 hours from me.
Oh, okay. Oh, because it's more north. Okay. Yeah.
So you're up by New York, right? North Jersey High.
Yeah, I'm in New York. I'm kind of on the border of I'm about an hour from New Jersey. 45 minutes to an hour
That's not bad.
by the West Point Military Academy.
Yeah, so you're like an hour and so away from Debonair.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, that's cool. Is that where you're originally from?
Originally Poughkeepsie area up by the Chance. I don't know if you've ever
Poughkeepsie.
been to the Poughkeepsie area.
We're familiar because we promoted shows and we had to say Poughkeepsie a lot.
We had to learn how to say
We
it.
had to learn how to say it. We had to actually ask our friend for phonetic spelling on that.
Yeah, actually spell it out.
Poughkeepsie. Oh my God, funny. All right, Jim. We got anything else for Jim? Because Jim's a busy man. Jim, again, thank you for coming on.
Yes, thank you for having me again.
We're gonna check out your station at 6 o'clock from 6 to 10.
Mhm.
Check out Jim Long on the Rocks with Jim Long.
Mhm.
Check out Jim's The Liner Note podcast and go on to social media. Check out all the podcasts.
Just a reminder, tonight I have a special guest coming all the way from Sweden. He's going to be on with me, Gustav Vriemer, I believe that's how you pronounce it. He's from a band called Grand Royale. Actually, you should check them out. They're a really good rocking band from
Grand
Sweden.
Royale? Oh,
Grand
that's-
Royale, Grande. Grande.
Grand Royale.
Yeah.
I like that. Ooh. Okay, well then everybody check out Jim on the Rocks with Grand
Grand Royale.
Royale. Oh, I like that. It had to roll off your tongue. Say it. Grand Royale. That's fun, right?
Yeah, actually, tell you that's one of their albums right there.
Oh.
Oh, well, look at you.
I'm prepared to play some good rock and roll tonight.
You're always prepared.
Mhm.
You have to be. You're a busy man.
Definitely. So
Well, we're gonna check you out in about a half hour,
Mhm.
and then we'll see you next week at Debonair. Have fun at all your shows,
Absolutely. Thank you.
of course. And thank you for coming on. And we'll have some pizza next week together. And what's it called?
Sam's
Sam's Pizza.
Sam's, is that where you really have to try late night Hackensack pizza? That's about 15 minutes away from there. It's really good.
We're Ubering to the show though.
Well, I'll have my car so we
I'll
can
have
go
the car.
get pizza afterwards if you
Okay,
want.
Aw.
we feel safe getting in your car now.
Okay. I think last time you didn't, right?
Right. Dawn did.
Well, I'm sorry, Jim. I'm a real skeptical kind of girl. This one jumps everything.
I don't.
I don't know. Of course I will now. I know, Jim.
Yeah,
but I
well,
didn't
that-
know.
yeah.
Sorry, Jim.
No, that's okay.
There's crazies in this world. If you should see the crazies on this phone I get. I have
Exactly.
to block people on here. I have to block people. It's crazy.
Exactly.
I gotta watch. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, be careful, girls. Definitely.
We will. So
But we'll definitely get pizza with you after the show this time. That was funny. I'm screaming, no, we're not getting in the car with strangers. But you're not a stranger to us, so we will get pizza together.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hackensack pizza.
At Hackensack Pizza with Jim
Yep.
Long. On the
Late night.
rocks with Jim Long. I love saying that. On the rocks with Jim Long.
I'll be using the liner. It's already set up for my show tonight, so I'll be spinning that.
There you go.
Yeah, and then we'll do another one together.
Okay.
All right. Well, have fun on your show. Well,
Mhm.
we're gonna check you out. We're gonna sit here and check you out. And again, thank you for coming on,
Thank you.
and we'll see you next week.
Okay. Thank you,
Hey,
ladies,
Bobby.
as well. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye, Jim.
Bye.
I'm gonna check that out.
Mhm.
That sounds cool, right? He has a lot going on.